The idea of studying abroad is very exciting. The thought of escaping alone, in a different country, away from home. But the reality of studying abroad is that it can become very challenging. You still have to learn to be with yourself and interact with others. And it's even harder because of the difference in culture that you have to get used to, and maybe they even speak a different language. So, here are 6 tips to staying mentally healthy. The first tip I'd like to share is journaling. I would recommend to stay disciplined to journal every single day, even just a quick word vomit or a short paragraph. For me, I usually complain, say what's on my mind, just any of my anxieties in the morning, and then I'll make sure to acknowledge what I'm grateful for, like my family. I'm so grateful that I'm loved by my friends. It can feel corny, and sometimes it's hard to write that out in a journal, especially if you're not used to it, but I promise it will make you feel so much better to just acknowledge the things that you're grateful for. It also helps me to remain present. Number 2 is it's the little things that count. Little tasks that you do that start off your day can set the tone for the rest of your day. So for example, pushing yourself to get out of bed, making your bed. It may seem like such an easy task to forget about, but making your bed will make you feel accomplished, will keep you out of your bed. And another thing I would add, making breakfast. Make sure to eat, because if you eat and nourish your body, you're going to end up feeling so much better the rest of the day. Number 3 is a big one, less phone. This doesn't just mean less social media. Of course, less social media. Try to stay off your apps, maybe set like a time limit. But also, when you start off, trying to contact your family and friends a little less than usual. If you have some issue that's going on while you're abroad, they may not exactly understand the problems you're going through. They may not comfort you the way you'd want them to comfort you. As time goes on, you can make more time for calling your friends and your family. Number 4, any sort of exercise. The second day that I got here to Prague, I immediately signed up for a gym membership. I forced myself to get out of bed, went over to the gym with my roommate, and signed up for a 3-month membership. And that was probably the best decision I could make. It was a hobby that I loved and enjoyed, and now I was doing it, but in the Czech Republic, surrounded by Czech people. Finding a buddy to go on a walk with you if you don't like doing it alone, finding a yoga class, or anything of the sort. First of all, it's very healthy to get exercise in every day, to have a little flush of the cheeks, have your heart beating. Even though you may not feel motivated to exercise in the moment, afterwards I guarantee you will be so grateful that you pushed yourself to go. It really does boost your serotonin. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a scientific thing too. So number 5, like I said earlier, push yourself. It's also important to take it easy, but a little discomfort is necessary to benefit you in the long run. Make sure not to miss that class. Go to that class. Make some friends. Sign up for that tour. Go visit the Prague Castle if you want to go visit the Prague Castle. Don't be afraid to do things by yourself. Don't be afraid to ask your roommate or a friend if they want to do something, because I'm pretty sure a lot of those people are also in the same situation as you, where they want to do something, but they maybe feel a little uncomfortable asking someone or going alone. Be proud that you did it, that you pushed yourself while you were abroad. Last but not least, number 6, be gentle on yourself, but remind yourself that everything here will be temporary. For example, if you wake up and you don't feel like getting up, then don't. Listen to your body. Sometimes that rest day is just what you needed to get up the very next day. But also remember that your feelings are temporary and they will soon pass. Even though it's important to validate the way you're feeling, it's also important to recognize that this feeling won't stay forever. You're not always going to feel sad, and it's temporary, just like your experience abroad is temporary. This isn't a forever thing, so you want to try to make the most of your time abroad. This feeling or whatever happened will not be the rest of your life. It's just a small moment in the grand scheme of life. Mental health should not be taken lightly, so be sure to prioritize yourself. If you feel like your emotions are very severe or uncontrollable, or you still feel very alone, feel free to speak to CEA staff. They want you to have the best abroad experience. I hope these tips helped. Bye!